So I just arrived at the new house. I have no idea where to start. This doesn't even look as bad as it actually is. It's bad. And then under the stairs there's stuff. And then you come out to the kitchen. And then the area that's going to be my dining room. Again, you can't really see how bad it actually is. And then the conservatory. And there's stuff upstairs as well. I hope you can see me okay. Hi, it's been ages. So I moved across the country from South Wales to Norfolk, and I'm now in my new cottage, and it's lovely. I love it here. Hope you can see me okay, because I've got the big light off. We don't like the big light, and I've just got a lamp on and a candle going. I love it. But this video, I need to sort out a sewing room. I've downsized from a 3-bedroom house with a dining room to a 2-bedroom house without a dining room and much smaller rooms. Although my bedroom is massive and I love it. And there's a lot of character in this cottage. I love it so much. I will show you. I'll give you a tour at some point. But yeah, the sewing room. So basically, I moved into this house on, I think it was the 10th of September. Let me think. 11th, I think. The Wednesday. I think that was the 11th. Anyway, yes. So it is now the 12th of October. So I've been here a month now. Oh, okay. It feels like forever, but yeah. So I've been in the house for a month. For the last 2 weeks or so, I've had some back pain that has kind of been stopping me from doing any heavy lifting and things like that. So all around like my lower back and around my pelvic area and down my right leg. So I think it might be sciatica. I'm not sure though, but to be honest, I did so much heavy lifting on the move. It was a nightmare. So I hired a Luton van with a tail lift. My friend drove it. We drove from Wales to Norfolk and then had to come straight back to load up again because we couldn't fit everything in the Luton van. It was such a nightmare. It's a 5-hour drive. But we did it. 2 journeys. We got it all, put it all in storage. And then we had to then get it all out of storage 2 weeks later to move into the new cottage. So lots and lots of lifting, lots of bending, stretching, probably didn't lift things properly, and frankly not surprised that I've hurt my back. It does seem to be getting better, and I've started to be able to do things again, so that's good. I bought a desk. It's over in the corner over there. You won't be able to see it, but I put that together and moved it into place and didn't really suffer any consequences apart from bruising the back of my hand, which you might be able to see there. So yeah, the next task is the sewing room. So, sewing room is a mess right now. So there's furniture in there that I had in the old house that I want to get rid of. So there's the IKEA, the dark black, sort of black-brown furniture. I want to get rid of that. I don't want that dark furniture in that room. I want it to be light. I want it to be just nice and sort of vintagey up there and kind of light, because downstairs is quite witchy and dark and the bedroom's quite witchy and dark, and I want the sewing room to be light and vintagey when my two aesthetics collide. So I am looking for furniture, and I've been looking for about 2 weeks, and I think I've decided what I want from IKEA. I know IKEA, but I just saw the perfect stuff in IKEA, and I have been trawling the interwebs trying to find non-IKEA versions of what I've seen, and I cannot find anything that will do the job as well as the stuff I've seen in IKEA. So I'm just going to order it from IKEA. So I'm about to drop £500 on furniture. But that is actually not that bad for what I'm getting. So let me show you a screen recording of my IKEA basket and talk you through what I'm going to order. Okay, so here is my IKEA basket. I've just scrolled up to hide my postcode. If you see a blur or anything on the screen at any point, it means I've accidentally revealed my postcode and had to edit it out. So, the first thing at the top is the Lag Captain / Alex desk. This is a 2 meter long desk. It's got a cupboard at one end and drawers at the other end, and then a leg in the middle. What I'm thinking is this would be perfect because I can have my sewing machine and my overlocker on there, and I can, you know, slide between the two rather than having to. I mean, you've seen my other videos. But when I lived in the old house, I used to have to push my sewing machine out of the way, pull my overlocker towards me, and swap them around. And this way, I've got a chair with wheels. I can just wheel between the two, and I can have them both out all the time, and this workspace as well. The drawers I'm thinking would be useful for keeping things like my interfacing, because I've got the same drawers but in dark grey. And as I said, I want to get rid of the dark stuff and have the light stuff. So I'm thinking, and at the moment I keep all my different weights of interfacing in the drawers. So I'm thinking that I would like to keep it like that, interfacing in the drawers. And I'm going to label the drawers so I know which weight of interfacing is in each drawer. And then in the cupboard, I can keep other sundries, things like, I don't know, mock-ups and things like that, or even like just projects that I'm working on. I'm not sure yet, but I thought cupboard and drawers is a good option to have both. So that's £152.50 already. Okay, but I know for a fact those desks and drawers are so sturdy. They're really, really sturdy, really, really well made, and they're going to last forever because I've already got the drawers and I already use IKEA desks as like a cutting table and a sewing table. They're just great, and I like the oak effect top with the white cupboards underneath. I think it just looks a bit more high end than just having just the white desktop. I was originally going to have the white desktop, but I think I like the oak effect more, so I'm going to go for that. Next, we have the Billy bookcase combination. So this is a corner set. So there's three sets of like shelves basically, and they're I think 28 centimeters. Is it 28? No, I'm not sure what the measurements are, but across anyway. I just think these, I've seen them in the IKEA store. I went to Lakeside IKEA at the weekend, just gone, and I looked at them and they seemed a good size for folding my fabric into. So these are going to be for my fabrics, and I thought I've got a lot of fabric. It'd be nice to get it all on the shelves, all folded neatly, so I can see exactly what I've got and start working through my stash. So that's £110. Then another Billy bookcase to add on to the side. And the good thing about having it like this with the corner is that I can add these single bookcases onto it if I need more storage. So I can build it up as much as I need. And I just think that's a really good thing about IKEA stuff. So I'm going to get another book. So this other single Billy bookcase, 35 quid. I can add that onto the side just to give me some extra space, because I also want to have things like my sewing books on there. I want to have all my sundries, like my notions, so all my buttons, zips and things. I would like all of that to be sort of properly stored and labelled so I can find everything I need. I've got my wheelie trolleys, which I've been using for my patterns, but I think I might want to put my patterns on the shelves. I just think it'd be so much easier to find things. I'm not sure how I'm going to put them on there at the moment. I need to think about storage for those, but or a way of being able to easily locate the patterns I want. Maybe I need to hole punch them and put them in folders or something, all the pattern pieces, and label the folders. I don't know at the moment. At the moment, I just keep them in those plastic envelopes and they've got labels on, and that works quite well for me. But we'll have a think about that. The next thing I'm getting is not for the sewing room, but this is just a Nopang picture frame because I've got a massive print of a Vampira poster that I want to put up in my living room, and that's what that's for. And then finally, the Kopang chest of drawers, they're for my bedroom because I need space for my folding clothes, and I've got room for this double chest of drawers, so I'm going to have it. And I want to put my TV on top of it as well, so it doubles as a TV cabinet for the bedroom, but also storage for my clothes, and that's £165. So as you can see here, £479.50, and I'm also going to have to pay £40 delivery. On the plus side, I do get 5% off if I use my perk box privileges, which is something I get through work. So you can be sure I'm going to use that to get money off. And that will cover most of the delivery fees, so it's not so bad. So yeah, this is what I'm going to get. And I will talk you through where it's all going to go in the room. Okay, so it's a few hours later and I finally bought the stuff on IKEA. It's really nerve-wracking when you're dropping such a massive amount of money on stuff. All in, that cost me around, well, it was just under £500. But I got 7 items for that, so it's not so bad, but it's so much in one go. Like, I have no problem being open about the cost and stuff because, you know, I want to help other people understand what I'm doing, and if they want to do what I'm doing, you know, they need to know the cost. But I come from a family that didn't have a lot of money, so when we were growing up, it was always, no, you can't have that, we can't afford it. And I was always the one that, when my granddad used to give me £1 pocket money, I used to keep it for ages and ages and ages and deliberate about what to spend it on. And I'd always end up spending it on stationery for school because I was a nerd. So now when I have money, and I'm not well off by any means, but, you know, I do okay. I'm comfortable. But spending that much money, I'm still a bit like, oh, I have to really, really think about it. But I'm excited. I think it's going to look really, really good when it's done. It's going to be, I've never had a custom kind of sewing room. I've always kind of cobbled together secondhand furniture, and there's nothing wrong with secondhand furniture, but none of it's matched or fitted together properly or been fit for the purpose that I want it to have. So this should be perfect for me. Okay, I'm going to show you the sewing room. I am full of cold at the moment. So this is the room. There's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah. But it's going to be a really nice, light space. And what I'm thinking is, so the long desk will go along here, the 2-metre long desk, and then the corner bookcases will go there, and then I can extend them along the wall or that way a bit if I need more space. And hopefully my little wheelie trolleys and things will fit under the desk. If they don't know, that's okay. I can just wheel them out of the way if they're in the way, you know. So yeah, I'm excited, and look at the trees outside. I have such a lovely garden here. But yeah, I'm really excited. The furniture's being delivered tomorrow. It's Tuesday. Sorry about my appearance. I am full of cold. I also can't put my hair up at the moment because my back hurts in the morning and I have to wait for it to calm down before I can bend, and I need to tip myself forward to put my hair up on the top of my head. Can't do it right now. Anyway, IKEA delivery's coming today, so we have what time is it? 7:30. So it's coming between 10:30 and 2:30, I think, or 12:30. So yeah, exciting. I'm going to get them to put it all on the floor behind the sofa there because I don't have anywhere else to put it. So I'm hoping it'll fit there. It should do. The chest of drawers I want to try and build tomorrow because that's my day off, if I'm feeling up to it, because I have to carry it upstairs and build it. I might just carry it upstairs piece by piece if I have to. Going up and down the stairs will do me good anyway. But if not, if I feel this bad, I'm going to go out and get my food shopping and then come home and just rest. So we'll see. I'm dying to get the sewing room done though. I really want to get in there and make some stuff. This is the worst I think I've ever looked on this channel. Oh well. I'll give you a little sneaky peek of my living room. It's lush, isn't it? I love it so much. But yeah, I gotta work now, so I permanently work from home now, so that's good. I'm enjoying that. I need to get into a routine though. I'm snacking too much and sitting too much. I need to start taking myself out for walks or doing some form of exercise at least 3 days a week. I think that's why my back's bad, because I've not been moving enough. I'm just sitting, and I think my mattress needs replacing, and I need a better desk chair. I had a fold-up table as a desk for the first 2 months, and it was too low, and I don't think that was helping me either. So yeah, now I've got a proper desk, IKEA's finest. It's a lot better, but my back is still bad in the mornings, so I think it's the mattress as well. So we will get there eventually. Right, I need to stop waffling and work. Well, here it all is. There's 10 boxes in total. I've taken one box upstairs because it's for the dressing table. A bag of stuff here as well. But all of this, oh, it's exciting. This picture frame is for my Vampira print. I'll show you that later, but yeah. Ooh, it's exciting. Hello. So, I'm upstairs on my landing. These lovely old doors. They're so nice. So I started bringing the IKEA stuff upstairs ready to erect. Oh dear, childish. In the spare room, which is this one. And I carried some of the smaller bits up. I say smaller, one of the boxes for the drawers, the Alex drawers, weighed 25 kilos, 55 pounds, and I carried it upstairs on my own by sort of gripping it between my thighs and hoiking it up the stairs. And she wonders why she has a bad back, people. But yeah, and I was carrying the desk up, and you remember I ordered the 2-meter desk, and I was carrying it up. This is the desk, and I was like, this is supposed to be 2 meters long, but it's shorter than me, and I'm not 2 meters long. And I got the tape measure out, and they've sent me the wrong size. So this is the 140 centimeter one, so 1.4 meters. Not the 2 meter one, so very annoying. So I contacted IKEA. I was on the online chat for about 20 minutes waiting to speak to someone. I was also on hold on the phone waiting to speak to someone just to see who I could get through to quicker, because on the phone it said that there was at least a 20-minute wait. So I managed to get through to someone on the chat, and they said, do you want us to send you the correct one, or do you want us to refund you? And I was like, can you send me the correct one, please? I need it. So that's coming on Friday. And I said, will you collect the smaller one? And they said, no, you can just keep it. So I was like, okay, great. So I'm going to get the legs to go on it, so I can have the long desk along the window, and then the short desk going off at an L shape, and then the bookcases corner and around for the fabric. So it'll just give me an extra bit of workspace then, which is always good. And they also said, oh, and we're going to give you a £60 voucher as an apology as well, because this is the second problem I've had with this delivery. I had to ask them to send me another corner connector for the bookcases. So yeah, so I got a £60 voucher and a free desk. So great. I look terrible today, but I am going to sort out my bedroom because it's a mess and I haven't unpacked properly. I just got my chest of drawers in there. So here we are in my bedroom. It's nice. It's got beams. So the dressing table is not staying there. That's moving. That little chest of drawers is going away as well. This is the big chest of drawers I bought from IKEA, and I put different handles on. These little ceramic handles that I got from HomeSense a while ago. And I just think it makes it look a bit more upmarket, a bit less IKEA. The bedside tables are going to be painted. I want to paint them like a very, very dark brown, like the chest of drawers. I think I want to paint my bed as well. So the wood, it's a big job. I'm thinking about, do I want to paint it? Because it's a really good bed and I love it. Or do I just want to get a new bed? But I think I'm going to paint it. The bedding is from Disturbia, by the way. I love it. It's got like foxgloves on. The dressing table is going to move. I'm going to get a different chair. That chest of drawers is going. That lamp will be changed as well. I'm not going to show you out the window. I've got this velvet blanket box ottoman at the end. Yeah, I'm not going to show you out the window because I don't want you to know where I live. So, you weirdos. I've got another bedside table which will go next to the bed once I move everything else. There's a cupboard behind there. I've got a lot of stuff to go in storage, like the light shades and things. And this is all my bedroom stuff. And then I've got folding clothes that didn't have a home until I got the lovely chest of drawers. And I've got this nice big double built-in wardrobe here, which is full of all my dresses and stuff. So the plan today is to get the bedroom sorted and get all this stuff cleared away so I can bring all the stuff from the sewing room into the bedroom just temporarily, so I can build the furniture in there, put it up, and then move everything back in there. That's the plan anyway. There's a lot to do. I look so pale right now. I don't go outside much at all at the moment. It's terrible. I'm becoming a bit of a recluse. I'm becoming isolated and weird.
He's becoming isolated and weird.
More isolated and weird. I need to dye my hair because firstly it's greasy as hell because I haven't washed it because I'm planning on dyeing it. Secondly, my roots are massive and I want to cut my fringe back in for autumn winter. But yeah, I need to get this room sorted. I'm going for like a dark forest vibe in here. So I'm looking out for wall art and I've still got my lovely lampshade. I had that in my old house and I've got a second one which I'm going to use in the sewing room as well. But yeah, so much to do. Oh, sorry, that was an extreme close-up. So much to do. And I've got 2 weeks off work and I'm on day 3 at the moment. And it's Monday. So Monday the 28th of October. It's my birthday on the 3rd of November and I'm going to be 40. My back feels it. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, this is the plan. So my friend's coming from London to help me build the furniture and put it up in the sewing room because it needs attaching to the wall. I've got my Egyptian things here, look, on the ledge, going down the stairs. I will do a house tour once it's all set up. properly. But yeah, my friend's coming from London to help me build and erect. This is low. I always duck, but it doesn't need ducking really. I'm not that tall. But yeah, my friend's coming from London to help me put that stuff up, and I've got some other things like big mirror, bathroom cabinet and stuff, bookcases. Yeah, so he's arriving on Friday. The desk's coming on Friday, so perfect. And I should be good to go. So I'm hoping within the next, well, by mid-November, or the start of November rather, I should be ready to sew again. And I'm so excited to get sewing, okay? So excited. Montage of us doing the building. Excellent hammering.
Sit properly.
So we've made progress on the sewing room. My friend came to help me put the furniture together. We've got the correct size desk now, the 2-meter desk. And if we come in here, look at those lovely shelves. Oh, I love them. So that's going to be for all my fabric and patterns. That piece of furniture in the corner's going, and a lot of this stuff will unpack into the shelves. Got my machines over here. So we couldn't put them on that corner because there's pipes at the bottom and you couldn't get them close enough to the wall. The floor in this house is really wonky, so they are wonky, but it's fine. I'll probably put things on top. I'm wondering if there's a Lego sewing machine, because I think that'd be really cool to build and have in here as like a display piece. Obviously, I'm going to go and look and buy one now. Also, it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm so excited. We're being let out. Oh, I got that on video! Okay, end of day one. I've emptied all those boxes. There's some bags of clothes, including this one, that need to go. I need to either sell or charity shop. Mostly ready to wear, not things I've made. So we've left with this bit in the corner here. So the 2 mannequins, the box with my studio lighting and stuff, box of random stuff, my cutting mat and pegboard, my mini ironing board, empty trolley, box of miscellaneous sewing pins, etc. I know this is the stuff that was on my sewing desk, so it's likely to be the stuff that needs to go back on my sewing desk once it's in here. We have got shelves, mostly full of fabric. So I've got here, those are my 2 tins of sundries, and I might move those somewhere else because I really could use the shelving space. So we've got patterns in plastic envelopes, charm patterns, just charm patterns on that shelf that I haven't used yet. Plus these are projects I want to do next. So I haven't used any of those. Other companies' patterns that I haven't used yet. Patterns that I have used on those 2 shelves. Charm patterns and otherwise. Then we have sewing books. Fabric that I'm going to be using in upcoming projects. Have a little peek, have a little peek. And also that red wool down there. But it won't fit because it's too thick. New fabrics that I bought recently. Just some stretch fabric there. Then we've got jersey type fabrics on the bottom. And then we have scuba, Liverpool, a little bit of Ponte, those two shelves. Then we've got velvet, and that is power mesh. We've got calico for making muslins, lining fabrics, ideally, assorted cottons, including ones that are just sort of scraps and leftovers, thicker kind of wool or wool effect and tartan fabrics, and then we've got some linen that I bought for a project and never used. Classic me. Coating fabrics that are left over. In the bag is more of that red wool there, and then that red wool is for my princess coat that I'm going to be making. And then this side we've got all of this stuff still. Oh my god, kill me now. So what we've, let's stand this way because it looks tidy. What we've established is I have a bit of a fabric problem and a bit of a pattern problem and a bit of a junk problem. A bit of an everything problem. Am I the drama? I think I am. I'm the drama. In all fairness, this cabinet is going to be going along with the contents. So, I mean, half of them are empty, but they're just random boxes of stuff that need to be sorted out. This cabinet is all my knitting and crochet stuff. So that's staying, but it might move to another room. Also, that massive box there, guess what it is? Can you guess what it is? Yeah, you're right, it's more fabric. And these two boxes, I know you can see what's in them. It's more fabric. I need to sort this out, and I need to stop buying fabric, and I need to sew my stash. That is my New Year's resolution. None of this make 9 business, no other sewing resolutions. Sew my stash. That is something I have to do. And any fabrics I'm just not going to use, sell them. Stop keeping them. Some of these I've had for years. This polka dot shiny stuff, don't even like it. Probably going to get rid of it. So there's quite a lot that I'm probably going to get rid of. But also a lot of things, as I've been unpacking, I've been like, oh, I want to make that out of this and blah, blah, blah. So I just need to get on with it. And my scraps, I have got approximately 4 boxes full of scraps. I'm going to make I think it's Closet Core do a free poof. I'm sweating, sorry. Closet Core do a free poof pattern. And I'm going to make that and fill it with my scraps. So it'll be a nice heavy poof that I can put my feet up on when I'm downstairs watching TV. And that will use up a lot of my fabric scraps. But I need to do something because this is getting out of hand, you see. I know this may seem insane, but I'm going to take this downstairs. It's not heavy. And I can hold it at the top by the top of it and sort of slide it down. So I'm confident I can get it down there. I've taken this up and downstairs on my own before. I'm going to put it behind my sofa to be like a kind of sideboard, temporary, so I can put my knitting things in and put my Lego on top of it to display it. I'll tip it on its side so it'll be horizontal rather than vertical like it is now. And it will just get it out the way. And then when I find a nice old sideboard for the living room, I will sell this and replace it. Bye. Okay, so the Alex drawers are built. I haven't attached the drawers inside yet because I need to take them out so that I can get in there to screw the tabletop to them. I've got the cupboard to build now. I've just moved everything away from here again and dragged it over here. We're getting there. Poor Veronica's up there. A lot of the stuff outside is not coming back in here. Some of it is. I mean, there's my sewing box at the bottom. But I've got this massive box of stretch fabric still. And I'm thinking I'm going to get another bookcase because I can fit one in the gap. Hi. So I can fit one in the gap at the side there. I mean, you can't see it's behind everything, but you can fit another one there. My friend and I measured and it will fit. Sorry, my hair's a mess. Haven't worn it down for ages. And I want to cut my fringe back in for winter, but I'm sort of delaying because at the moment I can't put my dressing table together because I've lost a small screw out of the back of the mirror. It's a cross dowel, so the screws that go in the side to hold the mirror in place because it pivots.
Pivot! 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 Pivot!
In the frame, go into the cross dowel, and that's what it screws into. And one of them's fallen out in the move. I didn't realise they were in there. And when I've taken the mirror off, it's obviously fallen out and got lost, probably at the old house. So, bit of a drama. I've tried contacting Argos, where I bought it from, to see if I can get a spare part. They don't do them. Tried contacting Habitat, because it's a Habitat dressing table. They don't do them. They told me to go to Argos. Once I've done my dressing table and I've got somewhere to sit and a mirror, I'll sort my hair out. But for now, let's move on. So yeah, so I'm going to get another one of those because I've obviously got a lot of stretch fabric still and no homes for it. So I think, yeah, I'll order. Obviously I've got the £60 IKEA voucher, but it's just getting it delivered because it's going to cost me £40 to have it delivered. The bookcase itself is only £35. £40 for delivery. So I want to make sure I'm ordering some other things as well. So once I've got this set up, I can see what else I need and put in another order, and at least I'm getting the delivery free, essentially, with the voucher. So yeah, so this is where we're at. I'm going to build the Alex cupboard, and then I can put the desk on top, and then we've got our sewing setup ready. I can get my machines out and I can actually sew in here, even though everything's not put away yet. But at least it will be a functional room. Here I am looking slightly dishevelled and hot because this was a mission, I can tell you. And it's not done. I've still got all of this stuff that's not in the room and all of that stuff. But the room, I've made massive progress, so let me show you. We have a sewing desk. Look at that. It has drawers. This is where my interfacing is going to go, and anything else that, you know, belongs in a drawer. We've got plenty of room to slide between the sewing machine and the overlocker here. I'm going to have them both out. My new thread holder, looking very empty actually, which is weird because my other one was rammed. So clearly I need to buy more thread. Yay, I need all the colours. And we have a little cupboard under here with a couple of shelves, so I can put stuff in there. That should be very useful. Then obviously we've got the fabric. I've still got all this stuff to sort out. I am so proud of what I've done. Like, it's such a good space, and considering it's not a very big room, I think I've done a lot with it, and I'm really happy about the fabric storage. And my next thing to buy is a new camera, because I really need one where the view, like the lens, is in the middle, because I tend to just look at the middle of the screen. But I need to be looking over there, otherwise it doesn't look like I'm looking at you. I bought a new tripod, so that's good. You can see it there. It's an extendable one, more sturdy than the other one I was using, so that's good. Yeah, I'm going to call it a day. It is nearly 5 o'clock. It's bonfire night.